Okay, boleh mula kan? Can start, right? Okay, good morning, friends and my lecturer. So my name is Dhanislan Madhavan, and then I'm the leader of Group A, and our group name is Cosmopawliton. So we will begin with the first proposal, which is sports event proposal, and then our first member, Kanageshwari, will explain about the executive summary.
Can you scroll up? Makinuddin, can you scroll up? Can you go to the executive summary?
Yes, I have scrolled to executive summary.
Oh, I can't see it. It's still on the budget. Okay, wait. Okay.
Disconnect and reshare.
Okay, so good evening, sir, and hello, everyone. So my name is Kanageshwari, and today I will be presenting the executive summary for our group's games and sports event. So for the program, our group decided to conduct an online game called Battlelands Royal. The organizer would be our group called Cosmopawliton. We would like to conduct this game on the 30th of July 2021 from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Through the online meeting platform Zoom. So for the program participation, we would like to involve 23 students taking Foundation in Medical Science, which is session 2. For the scope of the program, our main aim for this program is we want everyone to have a good time. So this is because like most of us university students, we are already facing stressful lives with a lot of workload, assignments, exams, and to add on to that, the problems caused by the pandemic. So our group has decided to choose a good game for everyone to take some time out of their busy lives and relax their mind while having fun with friends. And it is also proven that playing games once in a while helps everybody to increase their thinking capability and are able to solve a problem easily. So as said before, this event will be conducted through Zoom, and the participants in the event will be the 23 participants will be divided into groups of 2 and placed in breakout rooms, and where the facilitators assigned to each group will start briefing them on the instructions, and 2 rounds of the game will be played. For the budget estimation, we would like to give some merchandise and souvenirs to the winners. And so some of the things that we would have planned are to give pens, notebooks, food vouchers, as a tote bag, as well as lanyards. And it comes up to a total of RM 211. For the income estimation, we would like to collect RM 7 ringgit from the 23 participants, which gives us a total of RM 161. And to add on to that, there is also donation from the organizer, which is RM 50, which also gives us a total of RM 211. So why this program should be organized? To us, we think the program should be organized to promote healthy competition among participants. So healthy competition is very important as it always pushes an individual to do better and always achieve the best that they can. So in terms of this game, the students are required to participate in the game and they need to compete with each other to try and win the race and also get the prize. Besides that, the event also acts as an ice-breaking activity. As we know, many of us only have met briefly and we have moved on to online learning because of the pandemic. And the situation makes it hard for us to bond with one another and create friendships. So by organizing this game, we are creating another platforms for everyone to get to know one another. And finally, and most importantly, this event allows our participants to take some time off, relax, and have fun. Besides that, this game also doesn't involve any severe violence, so it is very suitable for everyone to play and have a good time. So that's all from me. Now I'll pass it to Shah.
Hello guys, I'll be explaining about the introduction. So our university has always been implementing the importance of sports among students. Sports events, I mean, like different type of sports, in size, impact, and purpose, but all involve sharing a passion and love for different sporting activities. So, from local leagues and competition to mega events such as Olympic, sport has the power to bring the people together for a common aim or purpose. Sadly, now we are going through a pandemic, right? So we are unable to conduct any type of sports event physically due to the global physically. So now we are conducting the sports event online. So let me explain briefly about the game. So Battle Lens Royal game is categorized as action, casual, fighting, multiplayer, strategy. So it was developed by Future Play. So perhaps you have seen the videos of featuring COD PUBG on the internet, right? If you love your Battle Royale games, I'm sure you're going to love Battlelands Royale on PC. I mean, Battlelands Royale, Battlelands Royale game too. This game available on PC, Android, and iOS. So fight to become the last surviving man in a multiplayer battle with epic proportions. Battleland Royale is the newest battle royale game on the block, and it does not disappoint in getting players to try it out. It's a fun and casual online shooter game that is made up of 32 players in a 3 to 5 minutes match. So one shot 32 players can play the game. It doesn't make players wait a lengthy hours in the lobbies, and there are no complicated menus to navigate. Just simply load your game, play, parachute into the battlefield, and then go loot, shoot, and survive. That's what you do in the game. So now I'll be proceeding to the next member to present about objective.
Okay, good evening to everyone. I'm Tivisha and I'll be explaining furtherly about the objectives and description of Ludo. So the objective of our online sport event, which is the game, is to allow participants to have fun and mingle with friends. They will tend to understand each other more and create a bond between them. The second objective is to reduce stress and relax participants' mind despite this tough situation where we all must stay at the house. So they can always take this platform to play games and relax their mind. Thirdly, is to allow participants to improve their thinking capability and focus more on their daily life. So this type of game actually increases their thinking capability where they think how to win this game, which strategy to use to win the game. So these are the objectives. Next, the mission for our online sport event is to prove that online gaming is a valid source of entertainment for all age groups. So no matter what age you are, you still can play an online game for all sorts of reasons. Next, the mission for online sport event is to allow participants to have a good time and allow participants to develop a healthy competition among one another. Now I'll be explaining the description of logo. So this logo symbolizes both and also community service. I'll be explaining here both. So the first thing that attracts us from the logo is the dog with the gaming controller. The dog with the gaming controller symbolizes the fun and enjoyment gained by playing online games despite this pandemic. Next, the red leaves represents a small token of appreciation and reward to those helping hands who always help each other despite this tough situation. The font we used is aggressive font, which represents the urgent need of society to always get involved in helping each other. Next, you can see the cat and dog with food bowl. You can see their reaction is very happy and enjoying because it's getting fed the delicious pet food. The colors we use for our logo are brown color and black color. Brown color represents reliability and dependability. It is also the color of earth, which is comforting and nurturing. Next, black color represents protection and comfort. That's all from me. Thank you. I'll pass it to Makinuri.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Makinuddin bin Muhammad Tajuddin. So now I will explain about the organization chart. So as you can see, our president of Cosmopolitan is Dana Selen. So Dana Selen, can you hi to the camera?
Hello.
So and our vice president is Tivisha.
Hi.
Yeah. And as the secretary of this group also is me, and our treasurer is Kana, where are you? And our head of committee is Putra Isaac. Where is he? So
Yes, I'm here.
so about the program participation, our target is about 32 MSU student. Like this game event, we'll be splitting about two groups, which 23, I mean, into two groups, which mean group alpha and 12 participants, while the second group is known as a group beta. Will have 11 students. So now I will give to Isaac to brief about program scope.
Okay, so hello, I'm Isaac. So now I will brief about the program scope of the community service.
Guys, can I ask you all memang purposely what show this one proposal ke poster ke sekarang you all tengah show poster tapi but I cannot see.
Sorry, sir, what do you mean again?
Now you are sharing a poster proposal ke poster?
Now
Now ni you punya screen share ni, you screen share poster ke apa tu you punya proposal?
proposal.
Proposal. You supposed to present your punya poster.
Oh,
So you ada poster ke tak ada poster?
ada.
Ada poster kan? Show poster lah. Show poster and then after that you present on that lah, not you presenting proposal.
Oh, okay, cikgu.
Supposedly your poster tu like summarizing your proposal lah. Should be like that.
Sebenarnya screen lagging lah, cikgu.
Your poster lah.
So, dia tak dapat jumpa.
You guys can see the poster now.
Not yet.
Maybe you can reshare. Misalnya you stop sharing and then after that reshare.
Okay. Is it okay right now?
Okay.
Okay.
So whatever you want to mention inside the proposal, you should put inside your poster lah. But now I'm not sure whether you already include everything inside the poster or not. But whatever you want to mention, just mention it without referring to the proposal lah. Just present the poster itself, should be like that. So you can continue lah.
Where was I? Okay. The scope program. So about the scope program.
Putra Isaac, the other phone screen lah. You all can refer to the proposal. You can refer whatever text that you've prepared, but just show us here the poster only. Yeah. Okay. So okay, continue.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Wait, oh no, I'm not. Okay. So continue from my speech about the program scope. So as we all know, the chosen game for the sport event by our club is Battlelands Royale, which is available in iOS and also Android. This sports event will be conducted in the virtual web, which is Zoom, since we are still in the phenomenon COVID. So first, we will notify the participants to download the game a week before the sports event will be held. In addition to that, we choose the date for the sports event, which is 30th July 2021. So then our opening ceremony will begin with our leader, which is Danasalan, that will give a small talk about it. Then one of our members will give briefing about the game truly. And then after the briefing, every participant will be asked to join their group respectively in their own breakout rooms, which will be created by us. And then we will divide the participants into two groups for sports event, which is Alpha and also Beta. For the Alpha group, we will be having 12 participants, while the Beta group will be having 11 participants. So in total of them will be 23 participants need to be participate in this event. So first round will be the beginning right on time. So we will not like delay the event. We will start it quickly. So the game is all about shooting and killing other participants, and the final survivor wins the title of glory, or we call it as victory. So right after the first round, the second round will be beginning. As if there is enough or extra time, we will continue with the next round. So after the game ends, the winners will be announced and they also will be rewarded. It depends on the rewards. So finally, we will have a reflection session and also the closing ceremony. So next we will I'll talk about the program tentative. So we'll start with at 10 a.m. For the opening speech and the briefing by our own leader about the game. And then 10 minutes after that, the participants will be asked to join two different breakout rooms, which Alpha and Beta. And then at 10:15, the first round game will begin. So then after like 1 hour and 50 minutes, we target it 1 hour and 50 minutes. The subsequent rounds, which is the second round, will begin. And after 50 minutes, the game will end and the winners will be announced. So after 5 minutes, after the winners are announced, so the reflection session will be held and the closing speech will be done by our leader. So that's from my speech. Now we'll continue with the program committee, which will be taught by my member, which is Makinuddin.
Hello, you can hear me? Hello. So for the program committee, for our advisor is our Serdin, and for the director is our Danasilan, is to yes our president, and is we follow like the vice president is Divisha, and for the main committee, I mean, for the main committee, for the program director is Dana Selen, while the vice program director is Divisha, and the secretary is me again, and the treasurer is Kana. When the technical committee, for the program like coordinator is Isaac, and for the props and souvenir, no, I mean prize and souvenir, which is will help after the competition. Tivisha will help about the prices after this, after the game. And for the promotion will be Kana, and I will be the register for the program for the this. So we will conduct for the estimation budget, which is Kana.
The next part will be conclusion.
Conclusion. Okay. For the next conclusion.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I will continue for the conclusion. Okay. So in a nutshell, we, the members of the Cosmopolitan, hope that each participant can gain some knowledge on the online games that we will be holding, and have fun joining these activities that we organize. We also hope that participants will develop some healthy competition with other players to keep up with the spirit of real sporting events. Aside that, every participant should also take this opportunity to strengthen relationship, or we call it um, huge impact in among us with each others. Okay. Finally, we hope that each participants from this session are able to encourage more and more people to participate in our own upcoming activities, as it will allow more people to come join in, not just for fun, but also gain knowledge from the game itself. Okay, so that concludes our game event.
Kanageswari, you mute kot.
Okay, sorry. So, hi everyone. So now I will be explaining about the proposal of, about our community service. So the title of our community service is called Feeding Our Furry Friends. So we chose this title as it relates to what we plan to do for the community service. We have conducted the community service already on the 17th of July at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. In Shah Alam. And for the program participation, we had hoped to include 53 students from Foundation in Medical Science, as well as Kitty's Cottage Vet Shah Alam, who was our main sponsor for the activity. So for the program scope, the main aim for our activity is to help pet owners who have lost their source of income in the pandemic and can no longer afford to buy food for their pets and have decided to raise the red flag. So if some of you don't know about the red flag, it is similar to white flag, but uh, it aims to help um, pets. So during this activity, what our group will do is collect a certain amount of funds and provide pet essentials such as food, shampoo, and we are also taking this opportunity to feed stray cats and dogs which are in need of food during this season also. So for the budget, um, we plan to provide pet food as well as grooming products for both cats and dogs, and it comes up to a total of 685 ringgit for us. And for the income estimation, we plan to collect RM3 ringgit from each participant. And we also managed to get two sponsorships, which are from You Are My Pet House and as well as Kitty's Cottage Vet. And we are also planning to conduct a bake sale, which gives us a total of 685 ringgit also. So why should this program be organized? We think this program should be organized as we need to remind everybody that humans are not the only species suffering during this pandemic. There are many animals on the streets without food nowadays because the people who usually feed them can no longer afford to feed themselves. So, and in general, we tend to forget about these animals. Besides that, this community service is also to help the red flag movement, as mentioned before, um, as we are providing aid to pet owners who can no longer provide food for their animals, and um, we would donate pet food and shampoo to them. And finally, we want to encourage pet owners to stay strong during this situation, because as we know, during the pandemic, everyone is worried about what will happen next. No one knows what the future holds. So through this program, it is not only about donating food, but we also want to motivate people to stay strong. So what we plan to do is to prepare each participant who will be donating a bag of goodies will also is required to prepare a personalized note to include in the donation so that it can cheer the person up. So next will be Dana Silan for the proposal. I mean for the introduction.
So hello guys, I'll be talking about the introduction. So um, let me begin with the meaning of community service. Okay, what is community service actually? It is a non-paying job performed by one person, like, or a group of people for the benefit of their community or institutions. So we Cosmopolitans, we decided after a brief discussion, we have decided to conduct a community service called Feeding the Furry Friends. So this activity is particularly about feeding the stray cats and dogs, or it also, we also decided to help the pet owners, so who are unable to feed their pets during this pandemic. So how we will find the pet owners who are unable to feed their pet is recently most of them like raise red flag in front of their house, right? So we will find the red flag houses and then we will help them with some food for their pets. So we have decided to conduct this activity on 17th of July 2021 around 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. at Shalam, Jalan Singa 20/H Shalam. Okay, next we are to raise funds, roughly 53 MSc students are required to pay RM3 each, which help us to buy the food for stray cats and dogs. In addition, there is a sponsorship by Kitty's Cottage Veterinary Clinic from Shalam. They have decided to help us for the food. So the purpose of this activity is to believe that the stray dogs and cats eat trash first and biscuits second. So by feeding them, one is supplementing their natural diet. So next, it reduces the burden and helps the pet owners due to the pandemic situation, whereby we will donate pet foods to them. So furthermore, the budget estimation for the pet for the pet foods and grooming products are total of around 685 ringgit, which is tolerant to the income estimation of around 685 ringgit. To summarize, this activity will build moral values and helping habits among students. We are also able to understand more about nature and the environment. Thus, this activity will be a very good and useful community service for the society. Thank you. That's all from me, and then I will proceed to the next member division.
Evening, everyone. I'll be explaining about the objectives. So there are four objectives for this community service. The main objective is to reduce hunger in stray or homeless dogs and cats, because if we human beings never help them, who are going to help them? We need to supplement them their natural diet whenever we have time. We need to oftenly feed them. Next, it is to help people who struggle during lockdown in order to feed their pets. So many people have lost their job, have lost their income, are facing financial issues now. So we need to help them. We need to help each other, and we need to help the pet owners also by supplementing them their daily pet supplies. Next is to prevent death of strays due to hunger and starvation. So by feeding them, at least we can save lives of animals and of cats and dogs. And lastly is to create awareness towards people about stray dogs and cats' life being hunger every day and night. So by this community service, we are actually creating a huge difference and awareness to society that we should always give importance on the life of stray dogs and stray cats. Next, the vision of our community service is to care for cats and dogs with respect and compassion. And the mission is to save and feed the life of homeless or unwanted cats and dogs in our area. Secondly, is to encourage people to give some sympathy to poor animals such as stray cats and dogs. And lastly, is to ensure people emphasis with condition of stray cats and dogs. So for the logo and for the description of logo, it is the same as online sport events. So now I'll be passing it to Makinuddin for further explanation.
Hello, now I will talk about the program participation for community service. As our Dana Selen said, we target about 53 students. Will each person need to pay RM3 ringgit. So for like we need to buy shampoo, a pet food for the unfortunate people, like unfortunate pet owner. So we also have there are some people also help us, such as like Kitty Cottage Village and RNUR. My pet house also decided to help us. So next we will next to the Isaac to explain more program scope. Okay.
Okay, so I will continue with the program scope. So we all know the activity is the feeding our furry friends. The aim of this activity is to help the pet owners and the stray animals by providing pet food to them. We plan to begin this program by collecting donation of 3 ringgit from every student. We have also gotten a helping hand from Kitty's Cottage, Vet Shahalam, which is providing us a sponsorship. Okay, this event will be held at 17 July 2021 from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. We have chosen Shah Alam as our venue because through our research, we have found that many people in this area are asking for pet food and items for them, for the stray cats and dogs, as donations through one of the app that I will state as an example, which is kitajaga.co app. Lately, there are many red flags have also been seen around the area, as these flags indicate the help wanted for the animal products. Hence, during the event, we will focus on providing help to those who have raised this flag. Okay. Besides aside that, we will also focus on feeding stray cats and dogs as a part of the program, as these animals are also struggling to stay alive without a proper source of food. Okay, as the program is taking place, our group's photographer will also be taking photos and videos as part of the evidence for this event. Okay, so continue on to the program's tentative. So we start from one evening. So all members, including the participants, will be gathering at the Jalan Singa 20/H Shah Alam. So after 10 minutes, they will be briefed by our leader about the following MCO or SOP, and then they all need to be sanitized, and then wearing masks. And then at 1:30 evening, we will buy food, or we also could bring our own donate food. So, and then at 2 evening, we need to find any stray dogs or any cats, and then we need to feed them. So as the evidence, we need to take some pictures or shoot the videos. And then after that, after 1 hour like that, we need to find red flag house and then donate pet food to them. So 30 minutes later, we have an inquiry about their life during this pandemic. And then finally at 4 p.m., we'll shoot conclusion video about the activities benefits. Okay, so now,
Sorry for interrupting, Isaac. Okay. For now, I will talk about the conclusion. So the main conclusion, the main hope, and then for Cosmopolitan is hope that every participant will take good care of cats and dogs with respect and compassion. And each participant should learn to have sympathy towards the condition of all animals during these tough times. That's all from us. Thank you.
Sir, can we start for group 2?
Okay, continue.